Can you have too much of a good thing? No, you can't. And that's why I'm back out with my mini rod and reel, my little stickleback float there, and a single maggot. And I'm targeting the 3 spined stickleback. We have 3 species of sticklebacks in the UK, 3, 9 and 15 spined. And it's the first one that I'm after this evening. And my first cast saw a fish come off, but the second chuck in, well, I'm not really going to hold it very well, I think. It's quite windy and wet this evening. I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you that on the palm of my hand right now. The sun's come out now, still windy though, which is why the video won't be as long as my previous one when I was after sticklebacks. That went on for more than 10 minutes. I was enjoying myself like I am now. I'm getting a fish attack the bait every single time, and many of them are just coming off as I'm lifting them out of the water. If I'm quick enough though, I can get the fish. Oh, not quite there. I was going to show you that one. I'll tell you what, they are prolific. Sticklebacks, although they may be small, are actually quite aggressive. They do eat other small fish and tadpoles, any sort of insect in the water, they will attack. They're just tiny fish themselves, but they're actually quite aggressive. And they're certainly giving that maggot some stick there. I've had about, must have been about 10 on the bounce there just while I've been talking. And as I've lifted them up, they've come off just above the surface of the water. See if I can get one though. Oh yes, I have. Here we go. Another tiny fish. One of our mini species, which also includes the likes of stone loach and minnow, bullhead, and the daddy of them all, the ruff. This is a brace of sticklebacks, both caught on the same maggot. Not hooked obviously, but they were both hanging on for dear life, and they came out of the water, and well, here they are. Same thing again, 2 fish on 1 bait. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. I'm back in the car now. I haven't named the venue, and you probably think that's a bit over the top. They're only sticklebacks. Do you realise though there's a market out there for these fish? I did an internet search and I saw that they were selling for £1.25 each. Now, I'm not saying that legitimate businesses who breed their own are doing anything wrong, but what I am saying is that whenever there's money to be made, there will always be unscrupulous people not far behind. I probably made about £200 just now with those fish that I caught. Having said that, many of them were repeat captures. You put one back and then immediately you catch it again, but you get the point, and you do have to be careful. It's like bluebells. There was a time, and it still is happening, when unscrupulous people were going into bluebell woods and digging up all the bulbs. So woods that had existed, bluebells that had existed in those woods for hundreds of years, suddenly were wiped out. I know, as I say, they're only sticklebacks, but you do have to be careful, don't you? Especially in this day and age, the age of the internet. Anyway, if you are out fishing yourself, whether it's for conger eels off the south coast of England or giant cod in the fjords of Norway, or perhaps, like me today, the mini species, enjoy and tight lines.